Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Byron, CEO of Self-Rise Enterprise, and today we are back with another video. Alright, man, so I don't want to waste no more time. I want to go ahead and get right into it, right? I want to talk about 3 ways to beat procrastination, right? Before we get started, let's go ahead and hit the go. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get right. And I'm going to talk about my 3 ways that motivates me, and maybe it motivates you today. So hopefully you stay tuned, you stay by. It's not going to be crazy long video. We're going to go ahead and get right into it, right? So let's start with number 1. Number 1, we have to realize that we all have an expiration date, right? So we as humans know we will expire one day. So while we're here, why not exploit every nook and cranny? Go against all odds. What's worse than dying? Not living the life you should when the opportunity presented itself. There's a basic saying, and it goes, where you stand when you're young determines where you sit when you're old, right? So being able to understand that for me, what motivates me to get up out the bed is my family, you know what I'm saying? My son, being able to provide a better life for him than I had. He don't got to go through the same things as me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to, tap into my fullest potential. Not only be a great dad, but tap into my fullest potential and be able to do everything that God puts within me and makes it a desire. I want to make it manifest in the real form, in my form, you know what I'm saying, in this lifetime. I don't want to die with any regrets when I'm old. I was supposed to fail in life. The game of life was supposed to end for me after high school. I had so many teachers telling me that I would be flipping their burgers. When they come to the drive-thru, I would be serving their coffees before they come to class, because I always knew that I would be successful one way or another. I never knew how, but I'm still standing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not where I want to be, but I'm far from where I was. And that alone right there gets me out of bed, because I know that the fact that I'm still standing, the fact that I have so much farther to go, is the main reason why I'm always trying to excel and get up early and do the things that I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So that way every day I'm laying that brick. You feel me? Number 2, I want to talk about, you live the life. If you can live your life with a mission in mind, this will spark the battery, right? What I mean by that is, the great Marcus Aurelius said it in a quote, right? He said, at dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I must go to work. As a human being, what do I have to complain of? If I'm going to do what I was born for, the things I was brought into this world to do, or is this what I was created for? To huddle under the sheets and stay warm. So you were born to feel nice, doing things and experiencing them? Don't you see the plants, the birds, the ants, spiders, and bees going about individual tasks, putting the world in order as best they can, and you're not willing to do your job as a human? Why aren't you running to do what nature demands? My particular mission is to work with, getting my family, a stream, you know what I'm saying, a running stream, and they're able to use that stream, right, to travel down it, you know what I'm saying, instead of taking the woods, instead of taking the mountains, and they could just travel down my path that I've already created, that I've already paved, right, and they can utilize it at their leisure, right. And when I say stream, I'm not talking about a physical stream. I'm talking about being able to, provide knowledge, being able to provide experience, right, and embedded in them, like, coding, just embedded in them, so much so to where it's not on them, it's in them. You can't, right? So like if I truly love you, right, I'm gonna give you a gift that you can take to the grave with you. If I just give you a fish and I pat you on the back that day, you never really showed me how to catch the fish. You only gave me the fish, right? So I can truly never be a vital factor when I'm at the table. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to do that with my family. I want everybody to be bosses. Everybody, even if they're not meant to be bosses, right? If they're meant to be employees, they're gonna be employees that got a team and they're able to be great employees doing what they love, right? They're gonna be able to have a setup to where if it's in them, I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna utilize it the best way I can. But if it's not, then it is what it is. There's an old quote, and the quote goes, don't invite hungry/poor people to the barbecue. They would take everything, right? In other words, I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. In other words, you have to find self-driven people who believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself, even when you're down. People who aren't going to kick you when they're up. People who aren't going to, you know, give off weird vibes. You feel me? And that believe in you like you believe in them. You know what I'm saying? And this cult of this little cult that you've built, you know what I'm saying, will get you motivated, will spark the battery in you. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a cult following as far as my group. I don't really have too many friends. But the people that I do associate with, the people that I do call my brothers, the people that I do love, you know what I'm saying, these people are enough. Number 3 is just because you might have to take steps, right? You might have to take the steps towards your process. Think about the product on the other end of the madness. So if someone told you they'll give you $1 million to climb 100 flights of steps, right? And you had to do it in under 10 minutes, right? The process is going to be madness. The process might kill you, right? But each step, you're either jumping over 2, you're jumping over 3. You gotta maintain yourself, because you get to flight 40 and pass out, because you're trying to think about the money and not think about the process, not thinking about a strategy towards how you can get up there the fastest way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I grab onto the rails and run up, that'll help me with it. Or whatever strategy that you can use, the steps that you take towards the process is the most important thing. It's not the product, it's the process, right? There's this quote by T.D. Jakes, and it was not really much a quote, it's more so a saying. And I thought it was a profound thought, and I wanted to share it with you guys. It goes, when the farmer plants his seed, there's no guarantee all will prosper through the process of development, like a thought or an idea. Then there must be the blistering dry days where there's nothing but grit and consistency that's needed, right? Then comes the rainy days where you become overwhelmed by the journey, right? Okay, and then we have to deal with the weeds and the enemies trying to perpetrate and trespass into our growth process, right? If you're able to handle the pressure, the seedling hatches and the universe compares in your favor, thus giving you light to breathe. Even though young, it must mature to its highest potential. So even though you had a win, you had a sale, you know what I'm saying, things are going good, you haven't reached your fullest potential. You know what I'm saying? Even the farmer must deal with a specialist to turn the wheat into bread. So at some point, even when the wheat is fully matured, it still has to go through some other hands that's specialized in a particular knowledge, and that's making bread. Anything great is behind suffering. So if getting out of the bed or executing important work is too much for you, then I would say that you don't need to spark your battery. You need to replace your battery, and just remove the entire thing out your system, out your brain, and find your why. Your why isn't strong enough. And I was like this, for many years of my life. And people, one thing about Instagram and Facebook is people are going to only give you the highlights of their life. They're not going to tell you the time they was about to blow their brains out, or the time their girlfriend dumped them, you know what I'm saying, or the time their homeboys, you know what I'm saying, didn't hit them up. They're only gonna let you know the conclusion that they want you to have. They're not gonna keep it real with you. A lot of people have masks, and that mask tends to fall off at times, you know what I'm saying, when they talk too much, right? I just wanted to say that I wanted this video to be motivational, man. My goal with this video was to talk about 3 ways to beat procrastination, right? And the 3 ways that I came up with, right, that helps me was to realize that we all have an expiration date. That's the main one, knowing that we all gotta go. We as humans know that, right, over any other species. So we know it in the back of our mind. We don't know when, but it's coming. So why not let that be like a damn, like there's gonna be an alarm clock coming soon and I don't know when it's gonna go off. So let me go ahead and just work, but also balance it with really living life and going against the grain, you know, and saying fuck anybody who's not really on your team like that, you know. Number 2 is live your life with the mission in mind. This will spark the battery, you know what I'm saying. Just know that every day when you get out of the bed, every day when you dragging, everybody else is at work. The bees, the flies on shit, the birds, the fishes, the predators, the deer. The deer's hiding and the bear's searching, you know what I'm saying, or the jaguar is searching and the deer's hiding. So everybody's doing something, everybody's working to survive, you know what I'm saying. And so we should wake up with a natural instinct to go want to get it, you know what I'm saying, and contribute to this world, you feel me. So the last one was to work to build the life you want, you know what I'm saying, to build the life you want, being able to take the steps in towards the life you want, and understanding that it's not about getting it overnight, it's about taking the steps to get it in the process. If you get it all at once, you won't receive no experience, no knowledge, no failures, no nothing, right? But if you go get it through the process, you will be able to do it 100 times over and then even pass the game down. And what's more powerful than that, man? I appreciate you guys liking this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. One love.